MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 24, David Dahl.
Next up is David Dahl. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Devin Smeltzer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. Smeltzer is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that, the hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Torres is off of first with 2 away. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The Yanks leave one. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Severino stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Alex Kirilloff would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on the way, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And he's set down, one away.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Next for New York, Luke Voit. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Up next, Gio Urshela. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. Gary Sanchez would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and up next is Alex Kirilloff.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 25.
Ready now is Byron Buxton. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Third inning, no score to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up Thairo Estrada.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Thairo.
And now the first pitch.
Estrada.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back to second base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for David Dahl as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge is going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The count now at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2 pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next,
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. High and deep to right center. Buxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next to the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton
the
now.
left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now here is Luke Voigt, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela,
Number 29.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Tyro Estrada digging in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4, 2-1 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
And now here is Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Twins.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. Jay Happ, the 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. Now here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looped out towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1. There goes Buxton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1 on its way. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. So stepping in is David Dahl, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Next, it'll be Whit Merrifield. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Popped him up. Estrada waits on it, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
In past meetings with J-Hap, he brings a 4 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
You poll a lot of people in the game, they'll tell you right here, Simba Andrelton Simmons might be the best defensive shortstop in the game. He makes those diving plays look routine.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. And he takes ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Nope. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. He grounds it sharply to third. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And they have taken the lead. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. And the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So next to hit is Mitch Garver. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Kepler is off at first with 2 away. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 25.
Next up, Byron Buxton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Minnesota. Now to the plate, here is Gary Sanchez. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on the way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman.
Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 3-2. Jonathan Loaizaga has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate is Andrelton Simmons. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. David Dahl waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 to David Dahl.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Left side, but well foul. The next 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Right to him. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 3-2. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Aaron.
Now here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now, Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Down and away, ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Up high, 2-1 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Lifetime against this particular arm, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the AB now. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. They're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Donaldson stands at second with no outs. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here now the 2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Justin Wilson, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He's got it. And that's out number 1. The next twin up, Alex Kirilloff. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next to hit is Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Twins are out in front, 6-2. At the plate now is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one. And it's fouled away. Stanton on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Misses, ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Cody Stashak enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Urshela is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Kepler is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that one yanked just foul. Last chance for the Yankees. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Six to 2 the final total today. The Minnesota Twins take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Jay Happ gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 6